English practice today from the podcast of SBS News, morning news of 6th of June 2024. 2 days of events get underway in Britain and France, marking 80 years since the D-Day landings. Elon Musk claims free speech has prevailed after the Safety Commissioner drops a case against X. And Queensland beats New South Wales in the Men's State of Origin Series opener. 2 days of events are getting underway in Britain and France to mark 80 years since the D-Day landings by Allied forces in Normandy in World War II. King Charles and Queen Camilla joined veterans at Portsmouth, one of the key departure points for the Normandy landing in June of 1944. The king paid tribute to those who took part in the landings, praising them for replacing tyranny with freedom. Quote, "Let us once again commit ourselves always to remember, cherish, and honor those who served that day, and to live up to the freedom they died by balancing rights with civic responsibilities to our country, for we are all eternally in their debt." Quote. Ceremonies are also being held in France, with Governor-General David Hurley and his wife representing Australia at both events. Some 3,200 Australian personnel were part of the landings in France on June the 6th, 1944. At least 14 Australians were killed on D-Day and hundreds more throughout the subsequent campaign. Elon Musk has responded to E-Safety Commissioner Julie Inman-Grant's decision to drop her case against the social media entity X, claiming free speech has prevailed. Commissioner Julie Inman-Grant issued a takedown order regarding videos that depicted the stabbing of a priest of an Orthodox Christian bishop at church in Wickley in April. X argued the order was invalid as the platform does not fall within the Australian legal system. The E-Safety Commissioner says she will drop her federal court injunction and instead focus on the administrative appeal tribunal case launched by X, seeking a merits review of the decision to order the removal of the tweets. United States President Joe Biden has implemented his most restrictive border policy of his term, blocking migrants from claiming asylum at the U.S.-Mexico border until attempted crossings fall. The controversial asylum ban allows authorities to quickly deport or send back to Mexico migrants who cross the border illegally without the chance to claim asylum, but they only take effect when migrant arrests surpass 2,500 per day for a week. U.S. officials say arrests remain high enough for restrictions to go into effect immediately. The ban will stay in place until arrests drop below an average of 1,500 per day for 3 weeks, levels not seen since the early months of the COVID-19 pandemic. Mr. Biden says there will be exceptions for unaccompanied children, people facing serious medical or safety threats, and trafficking victims. Quote, "I will never demonize migrants. I will never refer to immigrants as poisoning the blood of our country. But further, I will never separate children from their families at the border. I will never ban people from their country because of their religious beliefs. I will not use the military to go into neighborhoods or across the country to pull millions of people out of their homes." Quote. Legal experts say the order has a high likelihood of being struck down as it appears to contravene the right to claim asylum protected under international law. The main opposition alliance in India is vowing to fight on after better-than-expected results in the election. Narendra Modi has been elected to a third term as Prime Minister, but his Hindu nationalist, the party BJP, has lost its majority in the 545 seats lower house of the Indian Parliament. This means Mr. Modi will be reliant on coalition allies to rule, which could complicate his agenda for reform. The 15 opposition parties, known as the India Alliance, won 230 seats in this election. The main party of this is the Congress Party. The Congress Party's president, Mallikarjun Kharge, says Mr. Modi is a fascist. Quote, the India bloc will continue to fight against the fascist rule of the BJP led by Modi. Quote. Now, look at sports. In Rugby League, Queensland has emerged victorious over New South Wales in the State of Origin series of Open Up for 2024. The Maroons beat the Blues 38 points to 10 in Game 1 at Echo Stadium in Sydney. New South Wales were down to 12 men after Blues debutant Joseph Suaalii was sent off early with a high tackle on Queensland Ree Walsh just 7 minutes into the match. At halftime, Queensland led 20 points to 6. Maroons captain and player of the match, Dalai Cherry Evans, told the Nine Network he hopes the team did their state proud. Quote, so cliche, but I'm so proud of my team tonight. I'm so proud to be the captain of Queensland, and I hope everyone's that's sitting at home tonight, that watch, that enjoying it, something that doesn't have to go wrong. Nothing has to go wrong sometimes, and that's what it was. We just really worked together all week. We were so determined and to get this one, and it's paid off for us. So like I said, I just so proud of at this moment, spend some time with the team and go see my family. I can't wait to see my girls. Quote. New South Wales captain Jake Chobijovic, who spent most of the game on the sidelines, told the Nine Network it was a tough night. Quote, coming out after halftime, we were probably on top there for 20 minutes, which was really nice. But yeah, it's a shame the way things went tonight. But oh well, there's a few more games. Hopefully we'll go over them. There's a lot to take from it, but disappointing night. Disappointing to lose at home. But yeah, we'll have to come back bigger and better next game. Quote. And that's it all for this practice.